What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. Let me go ahead and turn on my light so it's not so dark. Should be better. I'm out in front of this purple tree. I'm still chilling in this this village, whatever it's called, Lower Hogsfield. So, as you can see from the title, my only goal for this stream is to be able to get these demiguise statues. There is a lot of stuff in this game that require you to be able to open different locks around the area. Let's see if there's one over here. For example, look at this. Level 1 lock. So, my only goal is to at least be able to get level 1 on this stream, because I think that's something that I can do off camera. There's no reason that I need to go around and find every single demiguise statue on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess just keep doing missions until we get to that point, and then we'll see what other kind of stuff that we can get into. First off, though, I want to do some of these missions that require the maps, because I remember where I'm supposed to go. I actually flew around for a little bit, trying to find some of these locations. So the one for the, what was it, for the well? So I have this ghost one, which is for the Forbidden Forest, which we will be doing. We will be going and doing, but for this well, I do know where that one is. And it is right here. It doesn't show up right now because I don't have access to the ancient magic locations. So I will have to come back over here later on. But I figured might as well just go ahead and get this one done. So I'm gonna go ahead and flash travel to Irondale, and then we can go ahead and get that quest done and get it out of the way. Because I think these map quests are probably the most annoying to do. Because you just have to kind of look at your map to be able to get an idea of where you're supposed to go. It doesn't really tell you where you're supposed to go, which obviously that's kind of how a map is supposed to work. You're supposed to follow the map, but when you don't know really where to go, it makes it kind of hard. So, yesterday we were actually over here. I just didn't remember there was this tree over here, because I remember we landed on this this broom landing spot. This was like the first one that we collected.
There's something about that tree.
Yes. Okay, so this tree.
Levioso.
And there you go.
Interesting way to hide some treasure.
Treasure Seeker's hat. Nice. Okay. So next up, what I actually want to do is... How do I get rid of my waypoint now? Come on. Thank you. I want to go and do this map quest, because it's pretty obvious. I guess I just didn't finish it when I picked it up. It's the one where you have to hold the candles, and I just didn't do it when I picked it up. I probably just grabbed the quest and ran away or something. So this should be... Yeah, the note is still here. Okay, cool.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
And then you literally just follow the candles.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Which is great, because we have that butterfly quest. As well.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
I just gotta remember that's over there. Oh. Candles. Where are you going?
Lumos.
I did not want to use this illusion.
Lumos.
Are the butterflies following me?
The treasure must be nearby.
There we are.
I suppose a picnic at the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
Treasure seeker scarf. Nice. And then it's actually perfect because right up here.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
The butterflies. Perfect. Oh, there's webs there covering that. That actually worked out quite well. How far in are we able to go? Yep. Not that far. Yeah, I can just... Go. Oh, search that. Oh, actually something good. Hold on a second. Let's see. So, oh, also off camera, when I was next to that purple tree, I picked up this. So that's cool. Of course we can pick it up. That one's kind of like this one. I like the treasure seeker one though. It's pretty cool. Alright. See if she's still over in this tavern.
I'll say it again.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Oh, cool. We got the challenge completed for the 10 relationship side quests. So, alright, it's time for some main story stuff. Because I want to be able to collect the Aloha. So, secret room. is... Professor Fig. Okay, so I guess it's just in Fig's classroom, is what I'm guessing. It's gotta be. Alright. Interesting.
I was hoping to see you.
Wait, can I actually pick this up right now? Damn.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yes. Finally, we can start progressing. Ah! Dude, this is where the game actually starts to get so fun.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them,
Peeves.
and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Nice.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend. See now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yeah.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials
Hello.
were designed to ensure that the
What's up,
power
my
and
friend?
knowledge we have kept secret
Welcome
for
to the
so
stream.
long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst
Nice.
Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar.
Flown past it.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Dude, this room looks so peaceful.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Alright. How are we supposed to do that? Oh, that's easy. We can literally do these right now. Let me quickly go outside. And then we can actually start doing some of these things. And yep, one right there, and then one right here. Alrighty then. And Hogsmeade Station. This is so cool. Just seeing the castle. Oh man. This is probably the coolest time to see the castle as well. Is when it starts to get dark. Very nice. One. It's two. It's three. Four, and we're missing one. Where? Oh, right there. I see it. Nice.
Brilliant.
Okay, well, I'm not going to return to Madame Kagawa right now, because I don't need Glacius. So instead, I'm just going to move on. Go to our main mission. There's a whole bunch of these I need to start unlocking. It's gonna make this easier for me. Go. Next one.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Alright, there's the tower.
Seems quiet. Too quiet.
Ooh, before I actually go do that quest, might as well get the balloons. I'll probably go get that follow the butterfly thing as well. Let's see. it. Dude, look at this village. This is so nice.
I'm glad to see you found your way to Pit upon Ford.
Okay. Butterflies. This is such a nice village. Where are these taking me? Going up, I guess. Jeez, how far is this? There we are. Collection update tower. Okay. Whatever the heck that is. Grab that, and then let's go to our main quest. Hopefully start progressing a bit further.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely.
Alright.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen, I
Oh,
can
boy.
see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Okay, so
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't.
hopefully we
This
can use
way.
ancient magic on
And
at least one or two of
I'd
them.
suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, what if I want? What if I want to announce my arrival?
You ought to cut back on pudding.
Quickly now.
Okay, loyalist warrior. I've already got a warrior. I need everything except warrior. Second, let me see. Okay, I do still have points. So I want this.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Oh,
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
there we go.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Ooh, sentinel.
Petrificus Totalis.
Something here. Ramrock said so. Who's there? Not quiet enough.
You won't get away with that.
We got the sentinel. Take that off the list.
Orders. directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
Loyalist assassin. Alright, we don't have this guy.
Levioso. I won't rest until you're dead. Let's get this over with.
Assassin. We'll take that guy off the list.
Expelliarmus!
Nice.
I'd wager this mess is the fault of time, not goblins.
Revelio.
Anything in the immediate area?
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Alrighty.
It's locked. An unlocking charm. Revelio.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Hopefully.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Silent mask. Whole bunch of loot in here.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Of course, level 3.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
It was
We
pretty
did not,
easy.
Professor.
No.
We encountered
It was
goblins
easy.
outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Alright,
We're
cool.
going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Cool. Guess let's,
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
go. Trial 1. Of course, I'm still gonna look for loot, because why not? Loot is always nice. It's always nice to find. Although I don't think we cleared our bag before coming in here, so might have a bit of overstock. Actually, it's not too bad. go ahead and start destroying some of the lower quality items. Alright.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Okay.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Okay. Nice. Stupid Wiggenweld potion. I don't want that crap. I'll be on the other side of this, right?
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Interesting. Oh, battle time.
These are never a welcome sight.
They're very welcome.
At least I know what to expect this time.
They're actually fun to fight.
Protego! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Stupid one! Expelliarmus!
Got him. Alright, also it looked like there was a passage
What have the keepers
this
planned
way.
for me?
Ah! Okay, hold on. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. If there's anything else in there.
These look familiar. Accio! Accio!
How to get over to that?
Was it Accio we used before? Accio! Protego!
Okay, so I should be able to get the chest now. Thought I was gonna fall off right
More
there.
statues. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Got him.
Not making this easy on me.
It's actually not too difficult. I don't know what you're talking about. Me. Okay, I don't think I'm able to get this from there.
Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Okay.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
There we go.
Accio!
Well, now that I got that
What did
over,
that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
now I can go back over.
Accio!
I wonder if I can access that chest again. Probably not.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Pretty cool, actually.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Got him.
Confringo!
You know what? So I don't have to keep on switching back and forth. Let me go ahead and actually put that right there. Make it easier for myself. Because I don't know how else I'm going to get across this. Chester. I don't think I was supposed to jump to that.
Confringo! Accio!
Yeah.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
There we go. So from here, jump to there. Easy peasy. They're giving me potions, which means I'm gonna have a boss fight coming up. That's probably what that means. Can't carry any more Wiggenweld potions. Here, let me just go ahead and can I not
Revelio.
actually? Okay, I can't actually access that. This platform looks pretty boss fight-y, right?
Then why don't look at this?
Surprise, surprise.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy!
It got all dark and spooky. Ah, there's the boss. Ready for this? Destroy the orb as it is charging up.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Let's go! Simple.
What a relief.
Alright. So that was trial 1. Oh, can I open this now? Oh well.
Another pensive.
Can I open this? I thought it was gonna be like, can't carry any more Wiggenweld. It's like, come on, man. Start giving me freaking Wiggenweld. Oh.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Alright, here we go.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
Well, that's dumb.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Yeah?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Yes.
Aside
Finally.
from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Very nice. Meet Charles Rookwood in the map chamber. Yes, progress. Love it. It's now autumn. Alright. Also, while we are here... Oh. Mind.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom...
Spectacular news! The
I'll be
broom
using
upgrade's ready.
Christmas.
Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a
Yes!
pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
Okay, that's the quest we
I believe that
wanted.
we may be able to help each other.
Finally. The moon quest. Yes. Okay, so before I actually move on...
This must be
to
my
do
house
this.
chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a
Once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Dude, so many quests popping up. Okay. The only one that I care about right now... Where is it? Where is it? This. Why can't I do this yet? Learn to pull some from sharp. Okay. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Ugh. Finally able to do this stupid Moonstone quest. Then we can finally start truly progressing on some of these challenges and collecting some of these pages, because most of the tasks in this game require you to have to deal with these moonstones. Also, I want to do this challenge first. I can see where that second thing is. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, so... That's easy. Go. And the second one, so we have a... Where is this second one? Okay. 'Cause, 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 Sure. Go right ahead. How's the game going? It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Go. See how many items I have. Offense. Let's see. Okay. Change up this. Obviously, I don't want to wear that hat. Alright, let's go ahead and start this quest.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you.
My Discord should
I
be
could use
in
your
my,
help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there?
my description.
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
If you can't find it in Twitch, it should be linked on my YouTube.
We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower.
Okay.
Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
Yes,
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Finally. So now that we have this spell, we can finally actually start progressing in some of these challenges.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Alrighty. Might as well do a little bit of snooping. Key. Come on. Got it.
Alohomora.
Alright, come on. I'm just gonna auto-solve it. I don't even care. Huh. That's level 2. Stupid Wigan modes. Oh my gosh.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
key up here as well.
Leviosa. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Dude, it's so nice.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Anyway, I'm not sure of Goblin Rebellion. My marching Professor Hector's class is superb.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right.
Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Dude, I literally just swam and they didn't even see me. That was awesome.
Students from the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw.
Dude. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Honestly, I forgot how big this this castle actually was.
Aloha, Mora.
Okay, I think my storage might be getting a little full. Yep. Yep, just a tad bit. Just a tad. Okay, defense. Obviously, I don't want the glasses to be on. Alrighty then. I'll just go ahead and head back to this room. Come on. Got it. Okay, we should pretty much be in the clear. Oh. Stupid Wicked Wild.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate
There's
that.
so many demi-guys. It's insane.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay. Perfect. So, all right. Now that I've finished this this quest, I'm gonna
We are
probably...
fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the demiguise figurine.
Oh, he's gonna keep talking. So, now that I have the quest completed and I can actually start collecting these demi-guys, I'm gonna probably go ahead and end off the stream right here. I know this was a little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm gonna do some stuff off stream a little bit, and hopefully be able to get to Alohomora level 2 or 3, preferably 3. If I can get to level 3, that would be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some off-camera stuff. I might do a couple of the side quests as well, just to boost my level. I'm not gonna do any of these, any of the main quests. I might also go ahead and actually, no, I'm not gonna get any of these missions done. Any of these like side quest things. I'll get some of these little quests done though. Probably the broom enhancement and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching and for tuning in. And as always, if you liked the stream, if you're watching this from Twitch, leave a follow. It's very much appreciated. If you're watching this from YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications, all that good stuff. And I will catch you all in the next one. I'll probably end up streaming again, probably later tonight. I'm just going to go get some food, probably do a couple of these side quests, and then I'll be back probably later tonight. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always,